and today I wanted to talk about bowel movements. Sometimes some children, they just don't want to go to the toilet, and therefore they have accidents in their pants or their nappies, and it can last until 5 years old. And this is a concern for many parents. So there are a few reasons for that, and we need to really address the problem. So it could be simply a problem due to constipation, a problem due to bowel movement. So you need to check medically if everything is okay. But also, it's quite scary. Some children are a little bit scared of what comes out of their body, and so you need to go through explanation. There's a wonderful book called Poo. And so you can explain that all animals, for example, they have also poo like them, and this is absolutely crucial for our body to get rid of it, to get rid of the unnecessary part of what we eat, and that's the way we get rid of it, through going to the toilet. So in your house, you can re-explain this is the toilet, and you can show how to go to the toilet again. And basically, you have to have patience. I've had children in my class with this problem, and every time I welcome children, and sometimes they had accidents in their pants for until the age of 5 years old. And so you could even have a little timer, and it's kind of every day at 11 o'clock, let's say, they need to go to the toilet to do number 2. And so you cannot prepare them. Look, this is the toilet. Around that time, you go to the toilet. So let's do it in the toilet. And so you have to have lots of patience with them and explain that this is okay. And there's many different things you can do with them. For example, the timer, so make sure at that time you put them onto toilet, read books about the bowel movement and why every mammals have poo and why it smells or things like that. And also really no humiliation and ridicule. Do not humiliate your child or ridicule, because it could perpetuate. So if you have a child in your class or at home that has that problem, then, in order to make sure it is not humiliating for your child or for the household, and they can wear a nappy until they are 5 years old. And why not, if that is a medical issue or not medical issue, because otherwise it goes everywhere and it's very unpleasant for both of you. And some children, I have seen children even at 4 or 4.5 who are completely ignoring the fact that they have poo in their pants. And it's like as if I ignore it. I do not want to know what's happened in my pants. And they know, because everybody can smell it. They can smell it themselves. So in that case, they need to really understand, and then you need to explain on a daily basis. And gradually the child will get to know that it's part of her or his body, and then gradually will understand that they need to go to the toilet. But patience and perseverance, it's what wins everybody. And so it can take a long time, especially if the child had gone through, humiliation, then that can last much longer. Obviously, if it's a medical condition, then you need to go to the doctor and see and talk to the teacher as well. And hopefully they can really cooperate and embrace the child's issue. So they can, and the child, if he's beginning to be aware of his body, listen to his body. And something else as well is quite interesting. If you ask your child to listen to his body, ask him, I'd like you to really listen to your body when you're about to go to have a poo, and listen what's happening in your body. Is there noises going on? Are there noises going on? Can you hear? Is it like, do you have cramps or things like that? Also, eat lots of fiber, lots of liquid. That also help to go through, because sometimes if you're constipated, then you don't know. And obviously, if you've got diarrhea, then that's another issue as well. Your child has diarrhea, not you as such. It's just little things. I think the priority is to have patience, and really, it's a journey for some children. It takes longer for some children. And also, like I said, if it's a medical issue, then it's normal. And as a parent, do not feel embarrassed that your child is not completely potty trained. Please, this is it's not something we should be embarrassed as parents if your child is not potty trained just yet, even at the age of 5. And if especially for the poo. So and be strong with that, regardless of what people say. Be strong, accompany your child in that journey, and have that compassion towards him and towards that his development. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye.